Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And last week you saw kind of the blunders of day one. You saw that we weighed in at I think 785 is what it said in the clip just before. So going into day two, I knew I had to make up some ground. And Kenny, before he left, he didn't fish with me on day two. He went and fished a BFL on Dell Hollow. And before he left, he just told me, he said, just put your head down and fish. So I turned on my radio. That's why there's no sound with this. And that's what I did. I just went out there and fished in the snow. I mean, it was raining and snowing. And you could see there that I just caught a good one. It went 123 and got that one in the boat. And I'm feeling pretty good. It took us till I forgot the day before. We didn't have one over a pound, I don't think, in the boat till like 11:30, and I think I've got at least one, maybe two there, but I've got seven, and I'm just fishing. But listen to this clip of all this stinking
Oh, you
snow.
gotta love this.
So I've got seven in the boat. I'm trying just to weed through them, which I didn't have my GoPro set low enough to where you could see the screen, and I wish I would have. It was some pretty cool clips. So this here, I'm sitting here and I'm on a fish. He's nosed up and he's just looking at the bait, and you can see I'm getting close to the stick. And then the whole time I'm sitting there thinking, it's got to bite it before I hit the stick, because I know if I float into the stick that it's going to scare the fish, and it's a really good signature. So I'm just, I can't move because I know any movement from me will throw it off. But sure enough, right before I bounce into that stick, I pop this one. And I think it's going to turn out to be probably my second biggest fish of the tournament, and second biggest fish of the day. Yeah, it went 138, and I was it gets my total up to 694. I've got at least two because I had a 123, so I've got at least two there that are over a pound and a quarter. And on day one there was two 9-pound bags weighed, so I knew that this lake was definitely capable of it. And that one's not gonna weigh. It's a nice bass, but definitely not gonna help on the crappie tournament. But there was so you saw the clip from day one. Day one we had 785, and we were sitting in fifth place. There was two 9-pound bags weighed, and I think two 8-pound bags weighed, and then I think we had the next heaviest weight. So we're sitting in fifth, and it just if you haven't seen it, definitely go back and look at the clip. I mean, we practiced, and everywhere we stopped when we practiced, we would pop a pound, pound and a quarter fish, and we just kept moving. It was like everywhere on the whole lake. So, and we never missed a fish all through practice. I don't think we ever missed a fish. And then you saw day so in practice, where we started on day one, we'd actually caught the biggest fish of practice, which was a 140, and we saw several other good fish in that area. So that was when we started there. We spent way too much time there, killed a lot of the day there, and it just once we missed one, two, three, four, it was discouraging. We kind of got spun out a little bit, but luckily, we were able to get what we got. Um, that turned to being crucial. But things, as far as on day two here, things are, I mean, no, I don't have what I had, but I've already got two fish that are as big or bigger than what I had all of uh, day one. So I'm feeling like, this early in the morning I can still catch some. And watch this here. So I don't have any way of stopping my boat and watch. I'm on a pretty good fish, but I'm going to bump into this stick right here. See that? So when I bump into that stick, those fish that were right there on that piece of cover, they move, and I'm just sitting there kind of looking for them with my live scope. And I thought maybe because I bumped into it, I thought maybe they went on past. I'm just kind of looking and just because I know those fish were there, but I don't know where they went. I can't see them. And then look here. So the arrow on my trolling motor, you can see I'm pointing the trolling motor behind my boat. Okay, so yeah, so what I saw was I see this fish, the one that I wanted to target, the one that I bumped into the tree and knocked. I see him swimming under my boat, and then I'm actually able to see my motor. So I go back there and I put my pole right in beside of the motor. Watch, yeah, I saw the fish coming. I saw it swim like right past the prop and eat my bait. So I thought I've definitely got to. It was pretty cool. I wish I could have had the live scope footage of it, but it was a really cool instance. Actually, that fish did go in the box, ended up culling it out. But look, it had cut my finger, and I don't know if I was all jacked up, high adrenaline, a lot of Gatorade, what the deal was, but I was bleeding like a stuck pig. So had to get that all cleaned up. It's 8:34, and here I done popped another one. Um, and I don't know if I'm gonna have if I end up with my total. I think I do. So at 8:30, I'm at 7:25. So I'm closing in on, what I had all of 8 hours of fishing the day before, and the first hour and a half. And of course, I'm fishing in the snow. But guys, it was definitely a crazy day. I've got you're gonna see, and here I had to actually switch up. So they'd been real calm, and I was just kind of floating into them. But I actually saw some decent fish a little ways out, and a lot of times you get on these fish, you begin pushing them. I'm thinking water temps is in the low 50s, maybe 52. I can't remember for sure. But I had another pole there that I could just switch, and I really like having the Pro Target series, like straight pole and jigging pole, and having the casting poles, because it's the same blank. It just has different action, so it's still the same feel, no matter which, whether I've got a 7-foot casting rod or a 12-foot, long pole. It's still the same feel. But check out this clip. Thanks for watching. Big shout out to all the other anglers. It was a great season, great tournament, and we'll see y'all on the water. Holy crap on a stick, and we were gonna leave. Holy cow. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. And I was getting ready to hit the big motor. All right, so that was number one. So with 2.5 hours down, I quit filming and I went hunting. I had 8 pounds, and I had the rest of the day just to try to find bigger fish and coil up. So stay tuned for the weigh in, and we'll see how it ended up.
No, never caught no 6-pounder today, but I waited yesterday. I didn't fit that
Josh
metal
Dickon
plate.
and Kenny Patterson. Kenny had to cut out today, so Josh played solo today.
Bag of fish, man.
A good bag of fish for this way.
Today total 17, 14.
We got one more to give out for the end of the year. Angler of the year.
Thanks.
They had a total of how many?
Good fishing to meet you. Good job. Yeah.
785 is what
They had a total of 785.
they fish every tournament.
They fished every tournament, 13-degree weather and all. They goes to the team of Josh Dickon and Kenny Patterson.
Good job.
Southern Slab Crappie and Genco Fishing, our main sponsors for Angler of the Year, has kicked in a $600 bonus for Angler of the Year.
That's right.
Josh, we appreciate everything.
Thank y'all for
Traveling
doing it.
around with us. Y'all show what true anglers are about getting every tournament, doing what you need to do.
Well, we appreciate it. We like traveling, and it's a great opportunity to get to see a bunch of great lakes. I mean, who would have known that Olin had 18 pounds worth of crappie in it, and I mean, really eye-opening. So we appreciate it. Big thanks to our sponsors, Wally Marshall and Crappie Lews, Strike King. They put poles in their hands, baits in the tackle box, so we couldn't do it without them. But
Have to shout out for all of our sponsors for that.
oh yeah, all of them. Southern Slab, all the guys that sponsor our club. I think Crappie Magnet. I know you didn't name them, but they make great stuff, and we appreciate them supporting us. So, and thank you and Miss Christie for getting out here and putting in all this hard work to get this stuff set up and get a schedule made. So looking forward to next year. It'll be here before you know it.
Josh, tell Kenny we said thank you. And
Yeah, good luck to Kenny on Del Hollow.
yeah.